Today I bring you a message that could change your life. In my infinite wisdom, I have decided to distance you from a person who has been walking by your side. This warning comes before something worse happens and you find yourself isolated. It is a call for you to act while there is still time. The angels have seen a vision of an impending fall that could happen in the next few days. Don't let it happen. Evil is preparing to strike and is fast approaching. Be vigilant, for the danger is closer than it seems, and the opportunity to escape depends on your attention. The enemy is cunning and seeks to divert your steps, destroy the fruits of your conquests, and sow pain in your heart. This is no time to be careless. Remain vigilant, for there is an invisible army that seeks to bring darkness into your lives. But in the midst of the pain of separation, remember you are not alone. I surround you with my everlasting love. Do not be afraid of the emptiness this departure may leave, for every goodbye holds the potential for a new beginning. You are strong and this pain will pass. Let my light guide you through the shadows to comfort you and renew your strength. At the end of all tears there will be peace. Believe that all suffering will turn into learning and every obstacle will be overcome. Trust in my will, for even in the most difficult moments I am weaving a path of blessings for your life. Go forward with courage and faith. I am with you now and always. There is something important I must reveal. One of your children may soon be in great danger. You must act to prevent this. This is another invitation for you to choose the path of salvation. The angels warn that not all who approach you are sincere in their intentions. Some may be revealed so that you stay away and avoid complications. Draw closer to God and surrender your ways to Him. Great miracles can happen in your life as you open yourself to divine protection. The angels are also warning you that there may soon be a significant loss in your life. If you want to protect and save those you love, be aware of the choices you make and the people around you. Don't ignore the signs. The enemy wants to steal your joy and confuse your mind. But remember, God never forsakes you. Even in adversity, He is by your side, sustaining you with His infinite love. In the ebook Achieving a Prosperous Life Through Spiritual Strengthening, you'll find valuable guidelines for facing life's challenges with faith and determination. This content can guide you in times of uncertainty, help you strengthen your connection with the divine, and turn difficulties into opportunities. Allow the Holy Spirit to touch your soul and bring you peace and wisdom. You are a special person to God and He has a greater purpose for your life. Nothing is lost. Things will fall into place in their proper time. Don't be afraid of the challenges that arise, for they are part of a process of growth and renewal. Each obstacle you overcome makes you more resilient, stronger, and closer to full realization. The angels are always at your side, ready to guide and protect you. Listen to their whispers of comfort and let them wrap you in the blanket of serenity they offer. Believe that even in the darkest moments, the light of hope never goes out. God knows the future and has already prepared a path of victory for you. Trust in His plan, for He has the power to turn every difficulty into a blessing. Continue with faith, knowing that divine love is present at every step of your journey. Even when the path seems uncertain, remember that there is an eternal light guiding and strengthening you. Every challenge is an opportunity to reveal the potential that resides within you, to grow, and to connect more deeply with the divine purpose for your life. Realize that the strength you need to overcome adversity is already within you. Every step you take in faith is proof that you are moving in the right direction. God never forsakes you even when all seems lost. The light He shines into your life is constant, illuminating the paths you can't yet see. Each choice you make with courage and confidence brings you closer to a destiny of peace and fulfillment. Know that each challenge you face is like a page turned in a sacred book, where the lessons learned are the pillars of a greater transformation. Don't allow doubt or fear to overshadow the brilliance of your divine essence. Open yourself to the love that transcends every obstacle, and allow your faith to be the anchor that holds you steady in the midst of the storms. When you feel your strength fading, remember prayer as a safe haven. In it you will find comfort, wisdom, and renewal. God hears every plea and answers at the right time, strengthening your soul and guiding your steps. It's not just about enduring difficulties, but understanding them as tools for learning and spiritual growth. God's promises for your life are prosperity and fulfillment, even if the paths are not always clear. He sees beyond what human eyes can see and shapes every detail of your journey so that you can achieve your destiny. Every moment of pain is preparation for a future of joy and accomplishment. Do not lose hope, for it is the flame that keeps the connection to the divine alive within you. Trust the angels that surround you. They work incessantly to protect and guide you. Their presence is a constant reminder that you are never alone, even when the world around you seems to be falling apart. They are the messengers of divine love, whispering words of encouragement and lighting the way forward. As difficult as it may seem, this is only the beginning of a new phase. The shadows that surround you now are temporary and the light will soon prevail. See this moment as an opportunity to begin anew, a chance to rediscover your strength and purpose. Believe that the future holds immeasurable blessings, and that each step you take in faith brings you closer to a destiny filled with joy and fulfillment. Above all, remember that you are loved unconditionally. God's love is eternal and unbreakable and sustains you in every moment of your life. Allow this love to fill your heart and bring you comfort and peace. Continue with determination and confidence, knowing that you are being guided by divine hands toward a future full of hope and light. Even if the journey seems arduous, know that each challenge holds the seed of great transformation. Faith is the key that opens the door to that transformation. Don't give up, for God is weaving a greater plan for you, something beyond your immediate understanding. Your perseverance is what will take you beyond the difficulties and reveal a future where peace and joy will triumph over all adversity. Allow the divine light to illuminate your choices and direct your steps in the direction of good. Don't let the mistakes of the past bring you down, but see them as opportunities for learning and redemption. Every fall is a chance to rise again stronger, wiser, and more connected to the purpose God has for you. He will never leave you alone, even in the darkest nights of the soul. The angels who silently watch your struggle remain by your side, whispering encouragement and offering protection. Accept their presence as a reminder that you are cared for and loved unconditionally. They are here to help you win your inner and outer battles, always guiding you toward the light. Believe that your prayers have power. Every word addressed to God is heard, every tear is noticed, and every request is received with love. Prayer not only strengthens your faith, but also opens paths where before there seemed to be only obstacles. It is in prayer that you will find the strength you need to go on. This is the time to reconnect with your purest essence. Look within yourself and rediscover the transformative power that resides in your heart. Allow compassion for yourself and others to guide your actions. When you act with kindness and love, you are not only helping others, you are aligning yourself with divine purpose. God wants you to live fully, to overcome the fears and limitations that keep you from reaching your full potential. He invites you to trust Him and allow His grace to surround and renew you. No matter how challenging the path, know that there is a greater plan at work, guided by the infinite love of the Creator. Finally, remember that your life is a unique and precious journey. Each step, no matter how small it may seem, adds to a story full of meaning and beauty. Trust in the power within you and the divine guidance that accompanies you. Continue with courage, faith, and gratitude, knowing that the best is yet to come. When the journey seems too heavy, remember that God never places a burden on your shoulders that is more than you can bear. He knows your strengths, your limitations, and most of all, the potential you don't yet see in yourself. It is in the most intense struggles that the greatest spiritual victories are manifested. Allow yourself to believe that every difficulty is a stepping stone to the fullness He desires for you. Trust that divine love never fails. It is the strength that sustains, the comfort that comforts, and the light that guides. Even in the moments when all seems lost, know that God is already working quietly behind the scenes of your life, aligning everything for your good. Don't worry about time, for every stage of your journey follows the perfect clock of the universe. Cling to prayer as a shield against uncertainty and fear. Words spoken in faith have the power to make the impossible possible. When you open yourself in prayer, you're not just asking. You're connecting with an inexhaustible source of strength and wisdom. This connection is what will keep you steadfast in the face of adversity. Even when you feel like you're walking alone, know that God is at your side, supporting you every step of the way. He sees your tears, hears your doubts, and feels your pain. He also celebrates every little bit of progress you make, for He sees your evolution as a gift. Embrace this truth and allow yourself to grow, knowing that every step towards the light is a victory. The angels around you are like stars on a dark night, shining to remind you that there is always hope. They guide, inspire, and protect you even when you don't realize it. Accept their presence and trust in their mission to help you find the path that God has planned for you. Don't fear the future, for it is in the hands of the one who loves you unconditionally. Face each day with the certainty that nothing happens by accident. Even the most difficult experiences hold lessons that will enrich your soul. It's not the size of the challenge that defines you, but the courage with which you choose to face it. As you reconnect with your essence, allow forgiveness and compassion to guide you. Let go of resentment and hurt and make room for divine peace to fill your heart. True strength lies in those who know how to transform pain into learning and suffering into growth. Know that you are never alone. God, with his eternal and infinite love, is always at your side. He believes in you even when you doubt yourself. Go forward, confident that every step you take is guided by his hands, and that the final destination is a place of light, love, and fulfillment. Trust, have faith, and move forward, for the best is yet to come. Letting go of people may seem painful, but it is also an act of divine care. God, in his infinite wisdom, knows the hearts and intentions that are not visible to our eyes. When he allows someone to leave your life, it is because he wants to protect you from situations that could hurt your soul. This separation, though difficult, is an opportunity for new paths to open up and for his light to shine more brightly on your journey. Trust in God's will, for he never takes anything without offering something greater in return, full of love and purpose. Spiritual vigilance is a gift that connects us directly to God's care. Through it, we are able to recognize the traps that the enemy tries to place in our path. Pay attention to the signs, for God always reveals them so that we can be strengthened. Remember that he not only warns us, but also empowers us to win our battles. With each prayer, you are putting on armor that repels darkness and attracts divine light. This is a time of empowerment, of aligning your life with the greater purpose he has prepared for you. Angels are messengers of hope sent by God to protect and guide us. When fear or uncertainty takes hold of your heart, remember that you are never alone. There is a heavenly army around you, whispering words of encouragement and guiding you along the paths of victory. Listen to the messages they bring in moments of silence or in the signs that appear daily. These divine reminders are proof of God's immeasurable love for you and the assurance that he will never forsake you. Even in the most difficult separations, there is a promise of rebirth. God never allows separation without preparing fertile ground for new beginnings. The tears you shed today water the soil from which new hope will spring. Allow yourself to feel the pain, but don't let it consume you. God is at your side, sustaining you with his love and preparing a future of abundance. Each goodbye is a closed chapter in a book that holds wonderful stories yet to be lived. Trust in the journey, for it is in God's care. Trust in God is the foundation for a life of peace and purpose. When the future seems uncertain, surrender your paths to him. God is faithful and never fails in his promises. He turns pain into strength, doubt into certainty, and tears into smiles. Allow his presence to fill your heart and renew your hope. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to deepen your faith and experience the transforming power of divine love. He knows your heart and is shaping your life for something far greater than you can imagine. There are times when adversity seems unbearable, but it is these very moments that reveal the strength God has placed within you. He never allows a trial without providing the grace needed to overcome it. Remember that every battle you win is a spiritual victory that brings you closer to God's purpose for your life. Allow faith to be the anchor that holds you in the midst of the storms. God is weaving a perfect plan, and even if you don't understand it now, all things work together for your good. When uncertainty troubles you, remember that God is the Lord of time. He is never late and always acts at the right time. His wisdom is infinite and his plans are bigger and better than we can imagine. Trust in waiting, for it is a space where God works silently, shaping the circumstances around you for your benefit. Patience is a virtue that connects us to divine purpose. Persevere in faith and believe that God's promises will be fulfilled in your life in extraordinary ways. God's love is the foundation of all transformation. He sees your heart, knows your pain, and celebrates your successes. No matter what has happened, he will never leave you. His love is unconditional, transcending barriers and filling the empty spaces of your soul. When you feel lost, allow this love to be your guiding light, renewing your hope and your strength. It is always there, ready to carry you in its arms when your strength runs out. Open your heart and receive this love that transforms and sustains. Forgiveness is a powerful key to spiritual liberation. Holding on to hurt or resentment only weighs down your heart and prevents God's light from shining fully into your life. Free yourself from these feelings and allow forgiveness to bring peace and renewal. When you forgive, you free not only the other person but also yourself, creating space for divine grace to work in your life. God is calling you to live a life of abundance where love overcomes all pain. Be bold and embrace the power of forgiveness as part of your spiritual journey. Prayer is the link between heaven and earth. Each time you raise your words to God, you open a window for His light to enter your life. Prayer is not just a request, it is a dialogue of love and trust. Through it you find comfort, wisdom, and strength to face challenges. God hears every word and responds with the care of a loving Father. Remain steadfast in your prayers, for they have the power to move mountains and transform your reality into something great. The strength you need is already within you, placed by God before you were even born. It is in times of difficulty that this strength is revealed, showing that you are capable of overcoming any challenge. God created you with a unique purpose, and every obstacle in your path is an opportunity to grow and move closer to that purpose. Don't let fear or doubt stop you from moving forward. God is by your side, supporting you and encouraging you to take another step, to keep believing and trusting in the future He has prepared. Faith is the flame that keeps hope alive in the midst of difficulties. Even when everything around us seems to be falling apart, it connects us to the certainty that God is in control. Cultivating this faith is essential to overcoming life's challenges. Look to God's promises for the strength to carry on, because God never fails. He knows your struggles and is quietly working to bring you victory. Keep your faith firm like a beacon that lights your way in the darkness. God is faithful and His promises never fail. The presence of angels is a constant reminder of God's care in your life. They are all around you, invisible but always present, guiding your steps and protecting you from evil. When you feel alone, remember that these heavenly messengers work tirelessly to help you. They are a gift from God, sent to strengthen your faith and ensure that you stay on the right path. Accept their protection and allow yourself to feel the comfort they bring, especially in times of greatest difficulty. God's purpose for your life is greater than any challenge you may face. God created you with a plan, and every step you take is in line with that purpose. Even when obstacles seem insurmountable, know that they are part of a larger process of growth and improvement. Allow yourself to trust God's will completely, knowing that God will never leave you alone. He is at work in your life, molding you into something great and preparing a future full of hope and joy. Difficulties are like storms that test the endurance of a tree. Although they shake its branches, they also strengthen its roots. In the same way, life's challenges make us stronger and more prepared for what lies ahead. God allows us to go through these trials so that we can grow and develop the faith that sustains us. Don't be afraid of storms, for they are temporary. After them, the sun always shines again, bringing a new beginning and the assurance that God will never forsake you. Gratitude is a practice that changes the way we see life. Even in the most difficult times, there is always something to be thankful for. By recognizing the blessings God pours into your life every day, you make room for more miracles to happen. Give thanks for His constant presence, for the love that never fails, and for the opportunities to grow. Gratitude is a powerful form of prayer that connects your heart directly to God's heart. Cultivate it and you will see your life filled with peace and purpose. The path to salvation is always within your reach. All it takes is a step of faith. God never gives up on you, even when you feel unworthy or distant. His grace is infinite and available to all who sincerely seek it. This is the moment to surrender completely and allow Him to transform your life. Come to God with an open and willing heart, and you will see His promises fulfilled in extraordinary ways. He is the safe refuge in the midst of uncertainty and the foundation of a fulfilling life. Compassion for yourself is an act of courage and love. We are often the harshest critics of our own shortcomings, forgetting that God sees us with eyes of compassion. Allow yourself to accept that same compassion, to forgive yourself for your mistakes and to learn from them. God doesn't expect perfection, but a heart willing to grow and follow His ways. By treating yourself with kindness and love, you reflect the image of God and pave the way for a deeper connection with His presence in your life. God never puts anything in your way that you can't handle. He knows your strength and is always at your side to support you in the most difficult moments. When the burden seems too heavy, remember that you can give it to Him. God is ready to carry your cares and renew your strength. There is no challenge too great for the divine power. Trust Him and allow His peace to flood your heart. He will guide you with love, take you to places of rest and restore your soul for a future of blessings.